Hello, and welcome to this Divine Partnership Coaching video. It is later in the evening, and I'm feeling really called to do a video for anyone during these times. This is a timeless video, so it's there whenever you need it. When you are feeling like you're needing soothing, because there are going to be plenty of times in this journey when spirit, the universe, your subconscious, whatever way you want to think of it, is going to create moments of solitude for you. And part of it is for you to really learn to appreciate your own ability to accomplish amazing things. And oftentimes, most of us grew up, we were not taught self-soothing. And there are many times when, unless we have it modeled to us, unless we have that unconditional love shown to us by somebody, or we see it somewhere, somehow it gets in through the cracks, we often aren't able to figure out how to model that to ourselves. And so I thought maybe a short video offering some of that to any of you who either don't have your soul tribe together yet, where you have friends that you can reach out to who can tell you that everything will be okay, or maybe you don't have family that either will do that or that you trust will do that, or maybe you're still in a place of healing your self-worth and feeling like you're not yet ready to own the messes that may have come about in your process of karmic learning and coming to your healing path, your divine path. Now, I recognize that this video, because it is nighttime and the lighting in here sucks, is a bit blurry, so this is going to be more of a listening video, and I'll remake it when I figure out how to do those cool guided meditation videos. But for right now, I just want you to hear what I say, and I want you to either picture your inner child standing near you or sitting with you, or just say these things to yourself. Whatever feels most both absurd and profound to you. And just tell yourself, you can do it. You've got this. Everything that you're about to do is already done. It's already been seen. You've already chosen it. You've already done the hard thing. And you've done good things. You've helped others get onto their healing paths. You are healing in a beautiful way. You have made it through incredibly difficult things throughout your whole life, and so far you have 100% success rate of making it through difficult days and strong emotions and anxiety and other people's drama and karmic lessons. You have been shattered and still gotten up and risen again. You've been resurrected through many, many phoenix moments. You have been learning how to be both an emperor and an empress. You have faced yourself. You are facing yourself. You are becoming a divine being and learning that it is not the boring adulting. It is the glory and grace of becoming childlike again. And you are so worthy of the peace of mind, of the ease, of the sweetness, of the adventure and fun and comfort that you've always wanted, that you have known in your inner being that you do deserve. You are worthy of all those things. You are worthy of a divine partner who loves you like no other, who sees the real you even when you are acting in your karmic role. You are worthy of people respecting your boundaries without you having to explain them. You are worthy of having people know you on an intuitive level. You are worthy of having your bills covered and having more money at the end of the month than you do bills. You are worthy of well-behaved children who love you and teach you as much as you teach them. You are worthy of being able to make mistakes and be chosen anyways and forgiven. You are worthy of changing your mind. You are worthy of recognizing that any messes made can be undone. You are worthy of every apology that you've never received from those who have hurt you. You are worthy of the opportunity to be righteously angry when others have forced their ways past your good nature and your boundaries. You are worthy of being supported even when you are not being supportive. You are an incredible and irresistible being in every way, physically, emotionally, intellectually. You are creative, you are resourceful, you are courageous, you are fun, you are a healer, you are reassuring, you are deserving of compliments and of being the kind of person who can accept compliments without feeling conceited or like it'll make your ego too big. You are worthy of knowing how hot and radiant and irresistible you are, men and women, without worry that you will become some sort of full of themselves conceited person. You are already becoming the kind of person, you have been the kind of person since you were born who was getting ready to be ready for the kind of friendships and work and loving relationship that is of the highest blessing, that is divinely blessed, that is everything you always wanted but at some point stopped believing was really true and are now beginning to see is. You are a wonderful person. You care so much about other people that you have spent much of your lifetime caring more about others than you have of yourself. And you are absolutely worthy of putting yourself first and noticing how many people support you even more when you put yourself first. And you are strong and you don't do anything that isn't with kindness in your heart, even when you do the hard things, when you are kind in a way that requires speaking truths that sting even when they are said kindly, you are doing it from a place of honor, not a place of selfishness, from a place of being the example of good boundaries, not the exception to the rule. And you do things with such an authenticity that you wouldn't even do that unless you knew that it was better for the person that you are upholding those to, and it is better for you to help them onto their healing path than to keep them there for yourself. And you are such a genuine person that people know that you would not apologize or say I love you or offer compliments unless you really meant them. And so when you are ready, when you are healed in your self-worth and no longer burdened at least as much by fears of rejection or of commitment or of challenges with self-worth, that when you say, I messed up, or I'm sorry, or I'd like a new beginning, or would you please help me unravel this mess, or I need a pep talk, or I need a friend, or I need a hug. You are the type of person who is genuine enough, no matter how disingenuous you may have been over your dark night of the soul period. You are and have been such a good person that the people who have remained with you through this dark night of soul period are going to know that when you come back from the other dimension, that you are being genuine. When you say, I'm sorry, and you say, I'd like to undo this, when you say, I need some help, when you say, I'd like to share a fear, I'd like to process something, I'd like to grow up, I'd like to be a good example. That is why you are noticing your divine partner, whether they are your masculine or feminine, showing you that unconditional love. And I'm positive that if you're watching this video, that either you have already met them or you're feeling their calling, their fifth dimensional self calling to you, saying, I know you by your inner being. I know who you really are, and no matter how you are acting on the outside, no matter how many insecurities and fears and dark sides you have, I have seen your demons and they do not scare me, because I know that once they are healed, they will be angels and butterflies. Take that inner knowing, because that it's not just how your divine partner feels about you, that's how the universe feels about you. And start to think about yourself in the way that Spirit sees you. There is no bad experiences. There are no bad people, and that includes you. The universe is grateful for any experience that we humans create. We are the divine comedy to the universe, and the circuses that we manifest and the romantic plot twists and the sads and the mad pants and the absurdities that we think up and that we get trapped in are all, to the universe, it is all love. And because we are made up of the universe, just different layers of densities, but every cell, every particle, every bit of electromagnetic energy is a part of the universe, which means that you, like everyone else, are all love. And love is unconditional. The universe is mother. And mother is love. Unconditional love. That kind of love that says, it doesn't matter how much you mess up. It doesn't matter how much you beat up on yourself. It doesn't matter how many people tell you that you have done wrong. I will never abandon you. I will never stop loving you. I will never see you as a screw up or as somebody who can't get it right. You will always have my acceptance and my acknowledgement of who you really are. And I will provide plenty of contrast for you when you feel like you are not the wonderful person that you actually are. And I will encourage you, and I will love on you, and I will never abandon you. That's how the universe thinks of us, of you. That's how you need to start getting to thinking about yourself. Now I hope, at least until I come up with something even more absurd and fun, that this video has helped provide some soothing for those of you who are really in need of it in this moment, whenever this moment is, whether this is years from now, hours from now, days from now. Listen to this video as often as it feels good to. Really take in the stuff that I'm saying. I don't have to know you to mean it about you. I am feeling the energy of every person that has ever asked for a video like this, every person that will watch it soon and into the future. If you are called to this video, then these messages are for you. Take them in. You are deserving of so much more than this. And the irony is, the more that you listen to videos just like this, I know I'm not the only one who's made one, the more you listen to them, the more you give yourself the gift of this sort of unconditional love, the less you require it from other people, and then the magic of it is then you start receiving it. So please, listen to this as often as feels good to you. Write it down as often as, any time that you feel unloved, anytime you feel abandoned, anytime you feel down, sad, angry, rejected, judged. Come back and listen to this. Remind yourself that you are worthy of peace and acceptance, approval, unconditional love. Do it until you believe it. Do it until you can teach it to other people. That's where the real healing is.